Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the grand finals of the South American Qualifiers. It is paiN versus SG Esports. Who else would you expect in the grand finals, honestly, for South America? These are the two teams who have been looking the best, besides maybe Infamous.
Wait, I've been
all
in
year
a
long?
Cambodian jail for 2 years. I thought that Thunder Predator was in the finals. What happened?
Well, if you tuned into just the qualifiers for South America,
As I did.
and you followed the first 2 days, 3 days, 4 days,
Before I went to
actually, with
jail.
the delays and everything, right? You were probably really bored that one day where we had no games whatsoever in your Cambodian jail. But
Very confused. They were giving me play-by-play updates of what was going on.
Well, if you saw Thunder Predator and they'd actually beat SG to go to the grand finals and knocked everybody else to the lower bracket. If you saw that and you're asking, but we're here in the grand finals, where's Thunder Predator now? Well, Thunder Predator was disqualified due to a tune using macro keys for Huskar and Meepo.
Oof.
Do they put people in Cambodian jail for that?
Absolutely, they do.
Well, not here. Here we just disqualify them from the tournament.
All right, so getting into the picks. Ember Spirit, one of the most picked heroes in any region. We've got Chen, who we just saw get bodied. MSS played that hero, got absolutely stomped. But we did see Flea destroy with it yesterday when they knocked out Taurus.
All right, HFN needs to calm down. We have the Magnus Wind Ranger, so apparently paiN is picking up what EG's been putting down in all their losses in the North American qualifier.
We could do that, just a little bit better.
Yeah. They're like, they got the right concept. They're just not a good enough team for it.
Oh, man. We're laying it on thick, huh? Come on.
Normalin. So, paiN Gaming, they were the ones in our do-over of the playoffs. paiN and SG met each other in the winner's bracket final instead when Thunder was disqualified. And what happened as a result was paiN actually beat SG, went on to the grand finals. SG got knocked down to the lower bracket where they went and handled Taurus, which I believe was a pretty straightforward 2-0.
Yeah.
And then they are now here in the grand finals again for a rematch against paiN. One of many rematches because they also played in the original, well, they played in the group stage. They didn't meet in the original playoffs just because of the fact that Thunder beat paiN to get to the upper bracket. Now we're going to have a Warlock, another high-value 5-position support right now. Any of the big team fighters seems to be the best pickup. We've seen Warlock, we've seen Phoenix, we have seen, I guess Witch Doctor's okay at team fight. What other 5 positions?
Those are the main ones.
Somebody picked up one yesterday that was like a worse version of Warlock and Phoenix. But yes, probably one of the better dual lane setups that we're going to be seeing here in this grand finals is we're going to have Magnus Wind Ranger on one side, Warlock +1 on the other side. And sure enough, SG are going to try and match that Wind Ranger Magnus lane with an aggro dual lane of their own that's going to be pretty powerful. It's going to be Skywrath Mage plus something. We don't know yet. Meanwhile, Chen is, I'm guessing, going to be playing the more defensive support in the bottom lane, but we'll see. There's a lot of different things they can do here.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
And that is a hero that is very hard to be able to beat down in the laning phase. He's got his own source of sustain with the healing ward. He's got magic immunity. And he's dangerous to try and dive, so.
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
You have a cap Blitz emote? You have a
5
storm of me?
seconds remaining.
It's one of your
I do.
Man, that's cool.
And then there's a cap emote, which is the Animage. It was done by Sheepstick.
Oh.
In the same way that she created the Storm Animage original picture of us.
I see, I see.
Radiant team back.
Axe. The counter to Juggernaut. I guess I should elaborate. The reason why it counters is because you can break the spin TP, and more importantly than that, you can the Jug gets 6 slotted and he kills himself in 2 seconds to Blade Mail.
And he's going to be even more powerful with the Magnus Empower, and he's going to be farming up really quickly. So you need to be able to have some anti-Juggernaut hero.
With like 2 items, Axe just counters you.
Yeah, throughout the whole entire game, right?
Yeah.
And it also makes for a great aggro tool lane. Skywrath Mage Axe, we saw plenty of that. I think initially we saw it at Epicenter, being spammed out a ton. And it is obviously, when it comes to laning phase, it's going to be difficult to be able to lay down that harassment against Warlock Jug, just because they both have a source of heal. But we've seen the Skywrath Mage Axe also beat the Lifestealer lanes. Originally, people tried to draft Lifestealer against Axe Sky. It did not work.
5 seconds remaining.
And now we just need our safe lane carry for SG, for Costabile.
Team pick.
And SG will have to pick first. But they already know. Well, they don't necessarily know. paiN, the big thing with their Wind Ranger is that it could be a core when it comes to them. They're actually going to go for the Monkey King.
That's the counter to Magnus in lane.
Yeah.
We saw it dominate in the Complexity game. Mu played a very good Monkey King. I'm always like, yikes, when I see this hero, but...
It can be targeted down by Juggernaut, is the, I guess the... Well, actually, Wind Ranger core as well. 2 problems I have with it.
10 seconds remaining.
It's going to be feeling a lot of harassment in lane if it's a Wind Ranger support. If it's a Wind Ranger core, it's a good hero for being able to target down the Monkey King. Like, you just want somebody who can blow up Monkey King because of how scary his ultimate is. So paiN Gaming, they need to make that decision now, whether they're going to be running a support or core last pick. I would be okay with Lena core if they want to run Wind Ranger support. There's OD, which provides the same mechanism. You know, I think OD is pretty bad right now, but OD does. It beats Ember. It provides the same mechanism against Axe, and it can focus fire Monkey King. SF versus Ember. SF versus Monkey King. That's the thing, right? Is SG have locked in that they're going to be running a melee mid.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't know. Wind Ranger seems okay. Then you would need some kind of odd 4 position. You need killers right now. Honestly, I take like... You know who my offbeat pick would be? Like my really offbeat one? Would be like SD, if that hero was any good.
Okay. I like Elder Titan.
ET's good too. Reset. Disarm.
You've got a number of heroes here who would be good against everybody but Ember Spirit. Whoa! Okay, they're going to run...
So it's Duster.
It's King RD Wind Ranger, and they're going to be running Weehawk Clinks.
A Weehawk Clinks, huh?
So instead of Lena or SF or what I said, OD.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Man,
still...
OD's bad now.
Yeah. I said that.
Did you, though?
Yes, I did.
How dare you. I just got the Immortal on my very last treasure chest.
Clinks is still the same concept, right? He's able to focus fire somebody down. I don't... I honestly don't know what Clinks does for you. that everyone keeps picking him.
Well, then
and
you're
feeling
not a very good
about it.
player.
Well, that's why I'm the play-by-play, Mr. Analyst, who should be talking more in the draft. Please, you elaborate why Clinks is a good pick here.
I don't know. Life comes at you fast, you know what I'm saying? Why are you laughing at my analysis, Austin? What are you laughing at, Austin?
All right,
Prepare
get into the
for
game here. paiN versus SG in a best of 5. Weehound's going to be playing the mid against the Ember Spirit, and everything else is as we expected.
In what way? Just in terms of who's playing what? I guess Duster's playing...
The fact that we've got this aggro dual lane,
Yeah.
the Warlock's protecting the Juggernaut.
You can't give that guy one-on-one. You actually can't have the one-on-one versus the Monkey King versus the Magnus. But if you get the dual lane going, it's okay. Although I don't even know if you mind this dual lane, right? You could just have Warlock up there,
30
or Chen up there. I
seconds
mean,
to
yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah. I think
Maybe not. Maybe you move this guy up there for sure. Stanking. I thought the Warlock was
top
on the
lane?
other side. Yeah, I think so. How does Sky do against?
Wind Ranger beats Sky.
Yeah, because your 0 Armorio.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that would be enough to fix it. I think you just keep the Sky and Chen in the same lane. Wherever that lane is, I'm not sure which one it is. But I think you just, you overpower one lane. I like that idea, but they're not going to listen to me because they're better than that.
Yeah, they're much better players than you are. You're just bad at this game.
And that's why Stanking's going to run through the mid lane to head up to top.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, have the Sky top lane. I heard you. Or he's just trying to pick out the courier and he's going to head back to bottom.
Negative.
I mean, I'm not sure how confident he is to pick off the courier when he doesn't have wards.
Dude, how long
But-
can you get away with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate. Okay, my least favorite thing is when you have a bounty hunter on your team, and they just refuse. They absolutely refuse to leave that area when they could have hit mid 8 times.
Yeah.
Drives me up the wall. Oh, Tavo already getting a deny off. He's got level 1 in power. King RD just.
He's
Wind ran
hustling
up.
him.
He is. Come
I mean-
fight me.
Wind Ranger beats Sky in this harassment more naturally, and she's an empowered Wind Ranger, so this is not going to feel great, but Stanking's doing a good job.
He's got to kind of be careful.
Yeah.
Both sides have to be careful. Costabile.
Costabile.
Costabile. He is not having the best lane up here. This Wind Ranger just going to win run out.
King RD is basically sacrificing his HP points. He's playing 1v2 right now.
Yeah.
He's harassing Costabile and dealing with Stanking, and Tavo's just had full control of the lane. Now Tavo will finally have a bit of appearance here in lane. He's going to push forward with King RD, trying to get in front of Stanking. Nice body block so far. They do have another round of shockwaves. If they can bring him low enough, King RD can finish him off. Win run forward. That last shot is not going to be enough, and he's scared to dive next to Costabile. That would be a bit of a predicament if he runs out of that win run next to the Monkey King. So
Monkey King's still only level 1, only S4 CS. Tavo's up to 6. And in this bottom lane, how are we doing? The Jug seems like he isn't slowed down too much.
yeah.
This is not a fantastic laning situation so far for SG.
And our mid lane, how is that going? Man, I always forget. There we go. Hi, everybody at Dota TV. We're back.
You fool.
How's mid going, William?
Let's see. Clinks has 16 CS and Ember has 10. I think this is kind of normal though. It's
Yeah.
you have 0 armor on Ember. Not 0, but you have very little. Low-ish.
It seems like SG is this seems to be kind of their playstyle, that they really like playing this Ember Spirit for 40R, and they just accept the fact that he's going to have a shitty laning phase, but he's going to come out of that laning phase and do some work.
I've seen Mans win with really crap lanes.
So that's what they're hoping.
This isn't even like the worst. The Puck one was kind of annoying, but this one's not that bad.
Haste Rune bottom lane. He's been getting an awfully high number of Haste Runes for 40R. Fatal Bonds on Chen creeps. That's not going to feel great sometimes.
Sometimes? Is there a time period where it does?
I mean, time periods when they can't actually right-click your creeps. Like
where's
right
the
now.
meta, by the way, of doing the spray paint
Okay,
stuff?
the spray paints, the reason
the true meme.
The reason for that is the opponents can't see it.
Ah.
That's why it's not a meme, really. Some players are kind of getting into it, and I can appreciate that. I'm going to try and push back Duster here, target him with the ensnare, but the Axe feels like Duster's already a bit too far away, and he's already used the heal on himself, so. So the Chen is not really keeping the Juggernaut down. Monkey King has slightly less CS, but he's also doing okay for himself, 15 and 1 right now. It's just the Magnus also has a lead over the Axe. So both the cores and both the offlaners of paiN are slightly winning.
Oh. Duster dies. It's pretty even right now. The biggest difference is the Jug to Monkey. But the Axe is actually ahead. Wait, does he have the new sword? HFN? I can't tell.
I don't know. Oh, what? That was the wrong one. Open your items. Okay, it doesn't work. Oh, there it goes. I believe so. That looks new. I can't believe Jug keeps just getting more and more immortals as time goes on.
I mean, he's one of the cooler looking heroes, so.
And
blame?
I guess he's relatively simple to play, so it's probably like a
Dude, he's so classic. You know, if you're a weeb and you see the Juggernaut ult going off.
Yeah, you see the samurai who drags his sword around on the ground while he runs. You're like, yeah. I've seen that in some anime. Time to go for some dives. King RD just poking at Stan King nonstop. Meanwhile, Duster is always feeling the pain of the Chen at bottom lane. Weehaw is currently level 6 to 40R's level 5. He has a full 2 levels above 40R with 14 denies, and he's pressuring this mid tower. It's already at half HP. Weehaw is destroying this mid matchup. And Chen is going to try and put a stop to it. He's already smoked up and is going to rotate around behind Weehaw. But again, no level 6 on the Ember Spirit, so they lack that big burst of damage. So it feels like this timing is off. And with the Chen, I mean, it's very clear he's missing from the bottom lane. Duster's playing super far forward, and every other time he's played far forward like that, oh, and they baited him with the illusion. Weehaw saw what was coming, finally forces Flea's hand by showing illusion. And now they're going to spam all of their chat.
We got you. David Copperfielded.
Oh, nice shackle shot in the top lane. Kosabila is going to be picked up by the skewer. Hits the stun on both, but can't really get away to the trees. Tries to turn into a tree instead. Dodges the shockwave, and maybe... Oh, he still does not have his lead.
My God.
He keeps on dodging everything, but he's still going to die, no matter what. He has no jump into the trees.
Dude, he got like 6 things off, though.
Yeah.
Can you even hate Mans for that?
No. I cannot. But he ain't living. That's for sure. Ensnare. They're going to try and go for the dive behind the tower with Laposa pulling the creep wave on him. They're going to try and block HFN in. HFN instead goes for the spin onto Flea, and they do have the Fatal Bonds onto him, but they do manage to finish him off, and Flea should be able to walk away. Laposa stopping for a moment there to be able to tip HFN.
Stop.
And he's taking so much damage. Flea is dead as a result.
Like, no, he's not.
No. Okay, he stays alive.
What is you doing, child? Laposa went for the dive. Then I think he realized, he's like, I'm fine. Like, and then he's like, oh, wait. My Chen player.
Mid tower's already gone. William You like to wax eloquent about how important the mid tower is. How big of a deal is it that Weehaw was able to take his opposing mid tower at 8 minutes?
That's pretty huge.
Well,
What
that
it
wasn't
does
waxing eloquent. There you
It
go.
allows you to push in the top lane next, make it very easy, and then you create this pincer where you can take over this area of the map.
Dire's top tower
Then the game
is
becomes very
under attack.
straightforward for you because you don't have to play in the mid area anymore. Because you're always going to apply pressure there, and you'll eliminate one side of the map where anybody could be at any given time.
And that's why SG are kind of trying to equalize the pressure right now by taking the bottom tier 1 tower, knowing they don't feel comfortable contesting top.
You have 2 plays after this.
Is under attack.
And the reason why this taking the offlane tower is important is because now you're going to give Costabile a game. Because you don't feel comfortable if you're paiN ganking that area.
Yeah.
Like, look where the ward vision is, respectively. It's like, you're going to place it in the areas that you want to see and where you want to fight around. And that's going to be this bottom area. Like, they have this ward up here, but functionally this ward doesn't really matter that much anymore. Because
Yeah.
you're going to take over this, the Jug's going to farm, like, these 3 areas. And because you don't have vision quite up there, you're not going to ever want to go up there. And in this mid lane, Weehaw's just going to skip by. No longer really has to play mid. You can just give your Warlock or somebody else levels.
He could try and pressure this tier 2 if nobody shows up to defend it. That's the thing about Clinks, right? He may not be a good flash farmer. He needs to be able to farm heroes, but he also farms towers really well thanks to Searing Arrows.
Yes. And now the axe comes up at top. Because he's the tankiest person. This should be his job. It's like, you send heroes like this up here so that you can actually survive.
They also don't have a support that deals with it, right? Like, if you had a Jakiro or something, you could plant your Jakiro at the top lane, and he could just kind of spam out, but... Unfortunately, it's going to come down to the axe, and he still needs time to be able to farm up his Blink Dagger, so that's fine. He's only got Vanguard right now, tries to pick up the Bounding Rune. Instead, King RT grabs that Shackle Shot, trying to stop the Berserker's call. Win runs away.
It's like, if you're SG, you don't want to do this play. Like, you don't want to focus your attentions on top. Because now you just open up bottom. Like, you want to be able to force this mid lane so that Costabile can just farm this bottom area out. Similar to what HFN is doing.
King RD is being hunted non-stop, and it looks like he
Nice
finally
call.
got caught.
That was a very nice call.
He does have another win run, and a great Shackle Shot, and he does have a TP.
No
No
way.
TP there, he's good.
Did he not have ult on X?
He did, but I believe he got shackled before he could actually
I think he was in
cast it.
kill
Yeah.
for that. It's 250 threshold. He definitely was. Quite confident about that is. Weehaw just continues to hunt. Sees nothing. Gonna farm Ancients. I like how quickly he gives up on the hunt.
Yeah.
Just like, well, if I don't run into anybody, screw it. I'm gonna continue to get mine.
That's how Clinks really lose their early game advantage, right? They just hunt too much and either don't find the kills or they run into a ward sentry trap or something. Got to keep farming those neutrals to keep your farm up.
Because this Ember's gonna be better than you.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of catch for this guy.
He's thinking about it. He wants to go for this Monkey King. He would love to be able to kill him. And now that he's used his stun, it's a perfect opportunity, but he's going to be a little shy on damage with the heal of the Chen. Monkey King will
Kill the
survive.
creeps,
Now they
kill
still
the
have the
creeps,
Fatal
kill the
Bombs.
creeps,
They
kill the
might be able to kill
creeps.
Costabile. He's down to 20 HP, and sure enough, the creeps are tanky enough that they end up getting Costabile killed, and here comes the tips.
They gave him the tip and the tip. Alright, as paiN
Clever.
gonna push in this. What are you talking about? I just have a speech disorder. They're gonna grab this tier 1 tower. Very nicely done. That's all the tier 1s. Jug is farming around this mid to bottom area. Looks like is he going for an Orchid?
On Clinks?
No, on Jug.
Echo Saber. What?
I've never seen
don't-
Echo Saber Jug before in my life.
I've never seen Orchids. Well, no, of course. We see...
This would be my first time seeing an Echo Saber Jug.
we see a lot of late game, not Orchid,
Yeah.
but...
I'm sure there's like some 1K player that's like, plenty of people go for it on my bracket, but not in mine, buddy. Not in mine.
Well, thankfully for us, he's not going either one. And he's just going to be going a normal Yasha build, like normal Juggernauts.
Mm-hmm.
What is the upgrade of Orchid? I'm losing my mind.
Bloodthorn.
Bloodthorn, thank you. I wanted to call it like Death Blossom or something. That would be a much cooler name.
Why? Dude, the old jug set is worth 367 bucks, and I've got 3 of them.
Wait, which old jug?
The blade form of the the one that makes him look like a pilgrim. Man, I'm gonna sell that. Jug sets, man.
Hi.
There's some guy out there that wants to like be his favorite anime character, you know? He wants to be Naruto, and this is his chance.
What other anime characters? Ember Spirit's a pretty good one.
Yeah, but like he takes skill to play.
Ah. Juggernaut, you just spin to win.
Yeah, exactly.
King RD might be able to lead out on Costabile here. He does have his whole crew lining up. Tries to go for it now. But a power shot. Ooh, it was the right spot, but Costabile already hopped down. Now he's got his crew showing up. Weehaw, he spotted Weehaw. He's good. What? I thought that stun was going to hit. Well, lucky for Weehaw, it doesn't. He managed to get away. Illusion Axe. Nothing feels better than an Illusion Axe, especially early game. You can do so much farm. He just runs it down lanes, neutrals, wherever it goes. Just spins, kills creeps. Not sure where this one's going. Oh, he's just checking out Roshan. Make sure. I guess with the Clinks lineup, you can always do Roshan really early, and he almost has his Desolator, so it is something that SG do have to be worried about. paiN would be taking this tier 1 pretty quickly, though. In exchange, they'll lose their tier 2 at top lane.
The mid-tier 1 tower exchange is nice, though. I don't think there's like a hero on the side of paiN. I guess Clinks. I take that back immediately. I was going to say, like, this move feels the best when you have something to take advantage of right after. And they do, because their Clinks can always now threaten that tier 3 tower.
Right.
It's quite nice. That play like feels 10 times better when that happens. Oh, did you see what the Axe did? He denied the bounty rune with the illusion, because he knew
Well played.
yeah. Go you, Laposa.
He's got his Blink Dagger, now he's going to be working on his Blade Mail, and then not only will he kill the Clinks
Oh my god.
every single time, but he'll also kill the Juggernaut.
My OCD. Look at the creep wave at top. It's so... He needed one more spin.
Damn. 30. How does this one creep have 31 HP? Oh, they're healing. Yo, deny those. Deny, deny, deny.
Don't slide a fist. Oh, is he going to be too late? Oh, he got 2 of them. That wasn't that satisfying. Alright, Jug's going to catch up now, though, because, you know, I'm power. Like, normally when you have the Jug lineup, or the Jug Mag lineup, this, like, 2-2 start is fantastic for you. It's ideal. Because the pace of the game has been slowed down enough that you can just chill and farm. And you will out-farm everybody else. Like, think about how poorly the Jug started. He started with the death early on, and you don't feel that presence at all because, well, he's empowered. So he's going to farm Ancients and just hit creeps really quickly.
And no one's catching up to the Clinks in farm. Whereas he should be kind of slowing down in comparison to Ember Spirit and Monkey King, who can kind of flash farm a lot better. But Weehaw is still keeping up. A lot of it thanks to farming Ancient Creeps. He now has a Desolator, so he can threaten more towers. Oh! Hit the right tree, but I guess Costabile either wasn't in the tree or maybe he was just disguised as a tree. I don't know. Hopping around, looking for things. But every single time he does this, it just means he's falling further and further behind in the net worth race. And they're not actually, like, they haven't been rewarded for him playing in the trees so much because they haven't found any of those pickoffs. Maybe if they caught Weehaw that one time where he tried to go for the stun on the TP, then it would have been worth it. Okay. Costabile just dies. I was waiting for his team to actually wrap in and gank, but
Weehaw
they
just
decided
hit
to
him
go
like
to
6
top
times
lane.
and killed him. Weehaw actually just, like, straight up slayed him, and then he got power shot sniped at the end. They're getting crushed on.
Yeah, this smoke
we should
ink
point
is
out, by
being
the way,
red.
that Stan King doesn't have boots. Remember his Witch Doctor with Ags? He is a far cry away from that. I think he would actually die. Like, his wings are going to get clip capped in 2 hits.
Oh no, they got baited by another illusion play. They keep
1,
on reading
2,
these
3.
smokes, and now all paiN are here as well. They're going to be able to catch Laposa before he's TP'd out by Flea, and Flea himself will manage to make the escape, but still 2 down. Again, these smokes are just being read so well by paiN.
Yes. Also, I said 3 hits, but it was in fact 2. I was wrong. I thought the Skywrath would get 3 hit. He got 2 shots. So.
Okay, 40R is going to try and go for Tavo here. Try and blow him up with remnants. Okay, doesn't need it. Just the burn damage from Flame Guard is enough. So at least they get a pick off somewhere. We certainly need it. 555 gold. That's how much that kill was worth.
Your problem right now, though, is the other cores. This axe that is so far ahead is no longer that far ahead, Austin.
Yeah. The Magnus is about to catch up to him.
Yeah. You're just going to do jug things. Like, this guy is incredibly farmed now, and Weehaw is as well. Look at top.
Yeah, he's just getting blown up. He has no blade mail yet, so with no blade mail, there is nothing that Weehaw really has to fear.
I mean, even if he blade mails at that point, he'll die first.
Yeah.
That's the scary part, is when the Clinks has more health than you, and he can kill you without any consequence.
40R has a plate mail. Trying to work on the Maelstrom now, but he knows he has to guard against all this physical damage from the Clinks. And they're just going to jump straight into the Roshan pit. Get themselves at Aegis because they know SG cannot possibly contest.
5, 4, 3. Oh, no.
You're going way too quickly.
3, 2. Benjamin Button.
2, 1.
1.
You are terrible at this game.
Shut up.
You gotta read like strafe timings or something, you know.
Shut up, man. I can't read so goods.
All right. The third smoke. Will this one work? Well, they do manage to find a support. That's something. Can they actually spawn Weehaw?
He did.
They do have dust, but they don't know he's here.
My friend, you have... Okay, so if we count out, like, disregarding wards, since the beginning of the game of items that you don't start with, he's picked up a TP.
Yeah.
He's added 1 TP to his total net worth.
He's gone down in net worth since the start of the game.
Oh, shit.
It's only the tick gold that's just now coming in that he has surpassed his previous self.
And the bounty runes.
And the bounty runes.
The bounty runes have been the biggest boon for my boy Stan. I always laugh
when they just
when
had vision in this area. It would be so different. They spot HFN, but
you can't get up there that easily. Dude, it's so funny. Like whenever I see supports that
40R, it's gotta get away.
1,
Weehaw,
2,
1, 2, and a third is required to be able to finish off Stan King.
Maybe if he had intreds. If he had agi treads, I'm pretty sure that's a 2-er. That's a 2-bomb. Oh, top. King RD's gonna go for this. Yeah. I don't know what's going to accomplish, but...
He's definitely not actually going to kill the Monkey King, but it'll scare him.
And maybe they go high ground off of this. They know Axe still doesn't have Blade Mail. He's just about to pick it up, yes. But this is a good amount of damage on the tower, and this Juggernaut still has 3k gold and an Aegis. Ooh la la. They've got Rock Up. They've got Aegis. They're strong.
A power shot plus fatal bonds up the creeps is pretty funny. It's got a javelin already on the Wind Ranger. Shadowblade soon for the Magnus. BKB soon. Okay, there's the blink call. Pulling back the Juggernaut as best as possible. They actually send the axe back for fear of the Clinks laying damage into him immediately, but they're already taking the tier 3 melee. Rax is going to be followed pretty quickly, and there's the RP set up. 40R tries to jump to the back line, but 2 of his allies are already dead. They manage to get the buyback out. Duster drops the Golem to disengage. paiN do manage to get out. No, Stan King. He just dies on the high ground against the low ground Clinks. They'll go back in with the Golem now and the Healing Ward to be able to finish off this lane of Rax very quickly, and now to head to top.
Well,
they can't actually. Leposa just can't initiate. The Fatal Bonds is keeping his Blink Dagger from coming off cooldown.
They're just sending stuff at him. Okay, they've lost 2 full sets of Rax.
Okay, 40R is going to try and get the kill on King RD. He will be able to do that much, right? The Ensnare holding him in. They try and get the Invis play from Tavo. That doesn't save him. And now they're going to try and catch Tavo as well. Manage to get the call onto him. Blade Mail returning a good amount of damage back. Hostabila is going to jump forward, get skewered, and does see the Warlock as a result.
Oh,
gets
come
Duster
on, Tavo.
killed.
That was a real piece of shit move.
He's like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Literally opened up the trenches so that he could be spotted. Oh my lord. That was just an ass move. Why would you do that to your friend? There's
He
a
has
full
Scotty,
Scotty.
by the way.
Yeah. So now he definitely
huge.
survives the call. This axe needs like Crimson Guard now or something. He needs more health.
They'll at least have the Monkey King combo. I haven't seen a Wukong's command yet. Have you?
No. In fact, I have not.
They need to get that out with the axe call.
They need a lot of things to happen, Austin.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're limiting yourself.
They need to kill these two heroes at bottom lane.
Here we go. This could be where it starts.
Go
They
for
know
the
that King
initiation.
RD's
Okay, they spot King RD first. They are so scared, but they gotta take a fight sometime. 40R is gonna go for the kill on King RD. Now the Omni Slash on a fleet, but he does have a Ghost Scepter. They'll finish off the Wind
is
Ranger.
pretty
now,
good.
Weeha's coming in with the double damage though.
pretty
He
good.
can tear apart these heroes. 40R needs to be able to get away. He'll survive through that one blast. Now the Wukong's command
boy.
finally comes out. They'll be able to finish off Duster, but it's the 2 damage dealing cores they have to worry about, one of which has an Aegis. Managed to get the call on the Juggernaut, keeping it in. They will be able to finish off that first life, but Weeha with his BKB was able to retreat. Can they get the instant kill onto HFN? He does not have
amazing.
his spin. He is dead.
Let's
That
get it,
is a
SG.
huge swing for SG.
That was massive. They just picked him off one by one. They have a gem. And the Jug ult being wasted was the big thing. They pick up Duster's gem. So that was quite the significant swing. That was like 3,000 gold going the other way. They kill everybody but the Clinks. He uses BKB. He just couldn't kill anybody in time. That was incredible. They tried turning on the Monkey King. But with the command ring up and the bonus armor that you get out of that, 18 bonus armor, they hit him like 8 times. It did nothing.
And the axe call, keeping him in place as well.
They didn't have the Warlock ults. They weren't able to get Mag RP off. Like, nothing went off.
So it's like they needed to use the call with the Wukong's command.
They needed to do anything. And they finally did.
And they did that.
Yeah, they just kind of cast spells.
Shiva soon for the Ember Spirit as a result of that disastrous fight for paiN Gaming. So they're going to have to deal with a that AoE slow. Fleece spotted by Duster. Just always fatal bonding the creeps together, but Costa Biela is going to be able to jump onto Duster. Quickly kills him.
No.
Now King RD, he's going to be caught as well. Misses
just
out on the
tossing this
Culling
one.
Blade, but still. These supports are still worth a good chunk of change. 241 and 287 gold, respectively.
It's like they're just going in one by one now. They're starting to lose, like, the rhythm.
They keep expecting, like, oh, surely they're going to back up and defend this.
No, you can just wait and be patient because the racks, the creeps, the mega creeps or your super creeps are doing the work for you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be this aggressive. Like, you see this top area, it's being shoved in, this mid wave. Like, somebody has to go back for that cap. And the fact that they're just not being patient, all they have to do is chill and wait.
They see, like, creeps next to the tier 4s, and they're like, surely SG is backing up to defend that. And SG said, no, we'll sacrifice all of our various huts. Those are all gone. Just so we can stay aggressive. Stay on the offense. And I like that. That's playing to win right there. But it does mean their tier 4s are pretty exposed, so they're going to have to be careful with these creep pushes now. Can't afford to be losing tier 4s by themselves. Clink's actually getting Solar Crests now for some additional minus armor. HFN's going to try and pick up a Maelstrom. We do have that Shadow Blade complete for Magnus. Not sure what he's going to go for next.
What in the world is going... Why aren't any of these games just straightforward?
Shadow Blade for La Posa. They have some vision down here.
What was
so
the
they
gold
see
leaf?
all of these heroes are running through.
I don't have the button, Austin.
It was about 11,000. Now it's about 7K.
Okay, so it is still significant. It's
La
just
Posa knew all of these heroes were out here. Shadow Blade popped at the last second. So Weehaw did manage to spot him. He's just staying on top of Weehaw with the gem. The rest of his team is coming forward. They try to jump on a HFN. Kostabile jumps back. Nice shackle shot, locking him in. Axe, meanwhile, does manage to grab the Magnus. That's okay. They're going to try and get the double stuns, but the healing ward's already out. They can't actually finish him off. The healing ward is keeping them alive. They've already lost their Skywrath Mage. King RD is still going for these supports. Man, get another great shackle shot. That'll stall him up long enough for the rest of the team to be able to come in. HFN leading the charge. Tavo still trying to set up for his RP.
I would like him to just get in on anybody at this point. But King RD destroyed that fight.
Yeah.
He hit like 4 shackles in a row. He got the 2 supports in the back line, gets the one in the Ember, almost gets the Chen. They're finally going to grab this. Oh, very surprised that they glyph for this. That means they should look to fight. There's no other reason why you would glyph that.
The Posa. He's already Shadow Bladed, but if they had saved it, they could have gone for a Shrine fight.
I think you should just wait for Roche if you're paiN, which is what you should have done in the first place.
Yeah.
When they didn't call GG after getting double racks, like, you have to continue to play the game smart. And I think that's where paiN's like major failing in a lot of these games are sometimes.
Oh!
Is they think like, oh, they know. Throw the shackle?
I'm not sure. Well, maybe if they blink Skewer. This is the play. Tavo has to catch him with a Skewer. Doesn't get him. Well, oh, Jesus.
Barely.
King RD is a goddamn tree sniper.
This is twice now, though, that I've seen in these games where they just can't.
HFN. Get him! Get him, Laposa! Go! Blade Mail activated. They've got ensnare as well to be able to hold him in place. Mystic Flare. HFN's almost dead. Where's the ensnare? They couldn't get it in time. The send back on the axe will make sure he's not punished, but Stan King could be caught here. Turns around, trying to get some damage down onto HFN. Kostabile is going to try and take this fight, though. RP goes down, locking him in place. And the shackle shot on 4DR as well. That is it. SG, they've almost been wiped in this fight. Oh! Ember Spirit managed to get away. He had a defensive remnant out, but still 3 heroes without buyback.
Oh my! I feel like if he just goes in like half a beat sooner.
Laposa has to make the godlike play here. He's going to spot the Weehaw. That's a good start to this pickoff. They need to be able to blow him up. They just don't have the damage, and now he has a BKB. He turns, kills 4DR as he's not able to get far enough away with that remnant.
HFN's just ending the game.
Base.
This is what I like for HFN. Just don't do the greedy play. Your team doesn't need you right now. In 5 seconds, he'll have healing ward up. They don't have RP. They can just let this golem hit. It's actually going for the melee racks.
They're scared of the axe.
They can just wait for the Roshan. Go in for the Roche. This is paiN's issue sometimes, is like closing out games. They do some silly stuff.
Yeah.
Remember when they dove with Slark, Aegis? They almost threw the game back.
Yeah.
Just you know, go for Roshan. It's up. It's free. This is your Aegis and cheese. There's no way your axe can get it off twice. The Jug is already hard enough to kill once.
Why do you get a late game Maelstrom Mjolnir on Juggernaut?
I think it's just a good damage upgrade.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't need it for the farm, but I think he needs the procs to be able to kill the Monkey King for when he has like 30 armor or whatever from his ulti.
Okay.
What is it actually? It's 24.
Yeah, that's a lot of armor.
So you want some magic damage mixed in there, because if you look at their lineup, it's largely just physical damage.
Right.
Being able to vary that is very useful here.
Well, they are going to back up, take the Aegis and cheese. SG are not in a place to contest. And now SG have to play for a perfect team fight.
Okay, so the game has kind of reset itself. It just didn't really have to get to this point, is what I mean, Cap. Maybe I'm just being like picky here, but if you're going to play against the best teams and not just this quals, and even in this quals, got to be a little bit smoother than that, as
4DR is just diving in there. He has to play risky at this point.
Yes.
So.
He has to play. He just has to do whatever.
Create some chaos.
Yes, exactly.
He has to be Eternal Envy, Ember Spirit.
He's got to be Envy on roids.
Kill the ward from a distance. Laposa. Shouldn't poke his head too far out there, though. There is sentries down.
Still has the gem available.
He's checking for wards everywhere. Wants to make sure that paiN do not have any extra information inside of the base. HFN smoked up with the rest of his team. Going to go for the high ground push at the top lane. Meanwhile, in the back lines, 40R immediately goes and just tries to interrupt the Magnus as quick as possible. But the Juggernaut is taking the entire thing. And 40R, he's now been locked in. Shackle shot, RP. Chen's keeping him alive.
Got the
bit by
damage.
bit, but now the Golem will finish him off inside of the base. Costa Bile, he's popped his ultimate. He does have the lifesteal from the Jingu stacks, but Weeha's just tearing him a new one. He's already gone down. Weeha pops his cheese as well. Looks like Laposa will. No, he can't quite finish him off. Juggernaut gets the Omnium Slash instead. And SG will lose this first game in the best of 5 against paiN.
Felt like it could have ended 10 minutes ago, but well done by paiN. Weeha is going like Super Saiyan in these quals. Ends the game 9-0-5. How often do I see? I'm used to like the high kill Weeha games, but they're usually paired with some deaths. You know, you're just like, Weeha, why are you there? This game, he had none of that. He was very patient. Even when his team was feeding in that bottom situation, remember in that fight, he could have gone for like the standard Weeha play, try to get like a triple kill, end up dying, feed like a K.
Yeah.
Then who knows how it goes, but he was very patient in this game. His position was perfect. Very well done by paiN overall.
Ends the game with 18,000 damage and 13,000, it looks like, building damage. So that boy topped out in both of the stats.
Yeah.
Excellent work. I would say a large part of this game was him just winning mid, right? You win mid that hard, you
Weeha
take
is
the tower
not lost
early.
I feel like even in the games that they lost to, what was it, Thunder Predator, he did not drop a mid matchup.
No.
Like it's been like 15 mid matchups in a row that I've seen him, and he's just won every single one of them. And in this one was no difference. He was able to pick up the tower very early on. He's playing very good Dota. And
the hero versatility, too, is going to be a factor, right? Wind Ranger, Magnus. We haven't seen paiN do this duo yet, I think, in the qualifiers. Now they pick up a Clinkz mid that SG has to worry about. It seems like, for me, the Ember Spirit mid, SG has been doing this a lot, and it definitely got punished this game. So something that they may have to rethink heading into Game 2, which is where we're going to go after a short break.